back pump day at West Main. You're gonna love this session. All right, guys and girls, I cannot wait to show you this video because it was a back pump session and it just felt absolutely incredible. From start to finish, the exercise selection, I could not have been more perfect. Now, I do wanna give a little caveat if you're following along here. Even though I do get some lat work in here, I have a lot of upper back. And the reason for that is in 3 days, I'm gonna have Chris with CE Performance. We're doing the newbie where I'm gonna focus specifically on my lower lat. So do I still get some lat work in here on this pump day? Yes, but on my main heavy day that I'm gonna do with Chris this week, we're gonna be all lat focused. So I wanna kinda get a back all in, because what I want to think about here is traps, upper back, a little bit of lats, and I stayed away from my erectors because him and I will hammer erectors together safely with the newbie, which I absolutely love. So watch, see what I do, and listen to all these talking points of the form, function, and why I set this up the way I did. All right, so people want to know how much I weighed. This is after 2 meals, 246.7. To start the day off here, I'm doing some alternating sets. And what that simply means is I'm not rushing between the two. I'm just kind of taking my time here, guys. So I did an underhand or supinated Vulcan grip straight arm pull down. It felt incredible. And if you listen to this little segue between my top set and back off, you'll hear exactly why I did that for a mix up today. Then for my pull downs, I'm using a prime handle. That's mine, I love it. I have it set to semi-pronated. It feels absolutely incredible. With this, I just worked my way down the stack on this until I got the entire stack, went to failure, and that was my top set. In between the top set and back off here, what I want to talk about with these straight arm pull downs is I'm taking almost like a claw grip, 3 fingers in that last loop of the Vulcan grip. And if you watch here, when I go with this underhanded grip for the pull down like this, right? Look at my elbows. Now, normally when I grab this, I grab it neutral grip with my palms. Look how my elbows automatically rotate out. Or if I'm overhand, my elbows go up even more. So all I'm doing is creating leverage to get my lat. Meaning getting in a position where my shoulder feels good to where now I can drill that lat and keep my elbows tucked to my ribs. Even better, and really get those low lats. So you look at that, just that claw grip, 3 fingers in, pinch down on it, and squeeze those lats. Then for my back off, I just simply drop down to 80 on the underhanded straight arm pull downs, and then I drop to 125 on the pull downs with the prime handle, thinking about coming down, full squeeze on the upper back. With this, if you notice, I kind of tilt back a little bit. I want to get a little bit of Terry's focus with this, and it felt just wonderful, guys. So if you look at this little combo, I'm doing the supinated straight arm pull downs to nail my low lat, and then I'm going all upper back with this pull down. Now, do I still gonna get some lats in there? 100% yes. But this is a great way to warm up my entire backside of my body. All right, this next combo in rotation, easily my favorite of the day. I have a band on the T-bar row, and then I just work my way up to a plate and 2 quarters. So just over 2 plates. And I'm trying to ram this explosively as I can. Once I start to lose speed, I do a couple more reps, and then I rack it. From there, I simply walked over to the underhand hammer strength pull down. I'm using the neutral handle. So again, I want to stay with this for my upper back. So this is a hammering both the T-bar and this are cranking on my upper back. So I have 2 plates on here on each side, press my chest into the pad, keep my feet down, and I'm thinking about elbows back and down. Felt incredible. Again, another power combo. Now, coming off that pull down, I walk back over the T-bar, I pull 2/4 off, and I just ram it until I lose speed. With this, to me, I've always thought that, back is not only built with precision, but it also has to be heavy overload and explosive. So with this, I'm working the explosion portion of my back. With this band, the top portion, meaning the contracted position, is gonna be by far the heaviest, and it's forcing me to produce speed and then really fire all the fibers on my back to get this to contraction. After that, we went to a single arm cable row. This new cable system here at West Main is super smooth, so I'm able to really dial in and drill my lat here with each single arm seated row. So you guys know I love the single arm seated row. It feels great. I can keep my elbow pretty much tucked to my side, drive back, squeeze the lat. 10 to 12 each arm. Then I simply just walk over, grab the 80-pound dumbbells, and this is actually called a Pritchett attachment by Rogue. So it's like doing another version of a T-bar, but this time I have dumbbells. I'm gonna go a fully neutral grip, where with the T-bar, I use a semi-pronated grip. So with this, a neutral grip, and all I'm thinking about is just row until I can no longer get a full rep, and then I'll do a couple bottom half partials, or just get them up as high as I can. So with this, it takes all the momentum and drive out of it, and it takes all my low back out of it. So with this, I'm thinking about all back, back, back. Then from there, I drop those dumbbells, walk back over to the cable station, get both handles this time, and I'm all about squeeze. So I wanna make my back just absolutely cramp with this little tricep here. So drive back, squeeze, I think I got 8 of those, and it felt wonderful. And then last thing here to finish up the day, guys, this is all for my traps. So again, I'm gonna hammer lats and erectors with Chris and the newbie. So what I wanna do is I want to finish off my upper back. So that means upper trap and mid trap. So with this, I just simply did a dumbbell shrug. And with each one of these reps, watch the form of control and precision. So it's roughly a 5 count contraction with every rep. And then I simply do, I think I did 10 of those. Walk over to the incline, lay face down, and do a Kelso shrug for 10. So with this, I'm getting traps from all angles, and it feels incredible. So I did 2 rounds of that to finish the day off, and that was my entire session. Incredible start to finish, feels great, works well, and I'm telling you, if you want an upper back pump, you have to do this session. That's how good it feels. And if you don't have some of the equipment we used here, just be smart with your substitutions. So instead of doing the Pritchett row, just simply do incline dumbbell rows. Not a big deal. If you don't have that prime bar, simply just do a normal lat pull down bar, grip it shoulder width, and pull. If you don't have a dual cable for the single-handed cable rows, just slide to one side, do one arm at a time, and just switch over, do the other side. All easy adjustments and modifications. If you don't have that hammer strength supinated pull downs, Simply just get a neutral grip that's roughly shoulder width and pull it down. Pretty simple there. So it's all about being intelligent, smart, and modifying things on the go. So if you like this video, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Chris on the CV.